Welcome everybody. Let's do our market review. We are going to take a look at Tesla stock. We are going to look at the VIX. The VIX is really important to look at right now. The VIX is going higher. It's climbing higher. This is not helping much of anything go up. We are going to look at the stock indices to see if all the stock indices are behaving the same way. Are they breaking patterns? If they are breaking patterns, going down is one thing. Breaking a pattern, a bullish channel, a congestion zone, breaking a pattern is something else. So we are going to look at that. We are going to look at gold and silver. Are they behaving opposite to the market as what they usually do? And we are going to end up and finish with Bitcoin and Ethereum. As usual, I'm going to reserve a few minutes at the end of the live for any questions you may have. So let's start. Tesla closed at 401.25, down $7.67, 1.88% down. And post-market, we are down by 83 more cents, 85 as we speak right now. So this is what we have. This is the daily chart of Tesla. Are we still into our bullish channel? The answer is yes. Bullish channel is right here. We have been into it for a long time, since May, April, even March. March, April of this year. Are we still above this bullish channel support? Yes, we are. Let me show you right here. Let me just adjust this. Boom. So this is the candle that we have today. This is a red candle. And yeah, we are still above this bullish channel support. So what does that mean? It means that Tesla is still bullish. Tesla is still going higher. Within a bullish channel, as you know, we are zigzagging. So this is what's happening. We are on the zagging side of it. We are on the support side of it. So this is why we need to check if we are going to break that support or not. And no, we have not broken that support yet. Does it mean that it's time to buy Tesla right now because it's lower than where it has been? This is not financial advice. This is my personal opinion with my personal style. I would wait a little bit. I will wait a little bit because it's not because something is low that it needs to be bought. You can buy on support. This is something that many people do. Buying on support is one thing. You know, coming to support, we buy. Coming to support, we buy. Coming to support, we buy. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work at some point. It's going to work at some point. What I tend to like and prefer is to wait for a bounce on support. And sometimes it's easier to see on the 1 hour chart. So let me go on that 1 hour chart to show you. So you see right here, we came to support. This is very close to support. This is the bullish channel support right here. We came to support and then boom, we bounced a little bit right here. But you know, you see that we on a lower time frame, it's easier to see what's happening. So on a lower time frame, on the 1 hour chart, you see right here. Let me remove this. If I draw a line right here, we see that we started to make a congestion zone right here. So Tesla was really going sideways. Once it broke that congestion zone on the 1 hour chart, then it was the time to buy. Yes, it's a little bit away from support. I'm going to give you that. If you really want to buy on support, this is riskier because if support does not hold, then you bought, then it goes through. So it's a little bit less risky to wait for, but you can do either things. You can buy on support blindly, or you can wait for a pattern to happen near support, and then when there's a pattern break like right here, August 6th, then you are a little bit more confident that things are going to move farther. So that's the thinking. So on the daily chart, if we go back on the daily chart right here, let me go back there. Wow, this is okay. So you see that we are starting to have a little bit of a top right here. For 3 days, we have not been able to close above 410.25. If I go on the 1 hour chart, we are starting to see exactly the same thing. We came down to support, we bounced, cannot break above 410.25. Well, we went above during the day, closed below. So if we look at it from the daily chart, this does not count. And today, just went sideways. So, you know, we are really starting to make a top right here. So this is a pattern. A pattern is being made right now. And we are basically zigzagging. Yeah, there's a bit of a fluke there. That's fine. And we are zigzagging right here. So once we are going to break above and stay above, close above 410.25, then we are going to be a little bit more confident. A bit more confident than just buying on support. Buying on support is always possible, as I say. You know, you buy here, it came back to here, you buy here. We don't know yet what is going to happen in the future. So 410.25 is a little bit more safe, but to tell you the truth, and I'm sorry that this happened, we need to take into consideration what's happening. So what happened yesterday is basically an extension of the congestion zone. So to be less risky, another, you know, support, the riskiest, above 410.25, less risky. But because of this, because Tesla did this, then 420.46 is going to be a little bit less risky, even less risky. So yeah, this is what it is. Would I wish it would be different? Yes, I wish it would be different, but it's not what I wish that counts. Is what the market is telling us that counts. On another note, we are still looking at the 1 hour chart. We are still into our downward channel. So yeah, so far we are still trending down, even on the 1 hour chart. On the daily chart, we are trending up because we are still into our bullish channel. But on the 1 hour chart, we are trending down. We don't have stochastic over 60. We don't have our reversal indicator. Well, it is bearish. The reversal indicator is bearish. So we don't see momentum. You know, this is the momentum part right here. We don't see momentum. You know, we have been going sideways today. Yesterday went a little bit higher. So that gave, you know, you can see how stochastic is reacting a little bit. You know, we had this move up. Stochastic reacted accordingly. But now this is pretty much flat below 60. So no signs yet on the 1 hour chart that there is momentum yet. So we really need to watch stuff right here. So we could get outside if we start closing below this bullish channel support, then this is going to mean that the bullish channel is invalidated. We are no longer going higher. Then we are going to look at the congestion zone that we are going to be in. Most likely this is going to be, you know, this one right here between 372 and 410.25. So if we get outside of this bullish channel, we should be zigzagging right here. So zigzagging sideways is still not going down that much. Then if we lose that 372, okay, that's another story. Losing 372, then we are going to start thinking about shorting even on the daily chart. The shorting on the 1 hour chart, this is what we are discussing on Discord. If you become a YouTube member, we are discussing that. So far, there was nothing to do this week for that. But yes, we are watching some numbers that start with 8.3. So we need to keep watching this. Why did Tesla? Why is Tesla not moving from a technical perspective? Well, if we take a look at what's happening in the market, look at the VIX right here, 24.68, up 2.29, 10% higher. So when the VIX is higher than 20, the stock market tends to dip for a while, dip. So now we are at 24. And we are increasing quite dramatically since yesterday. You know, yesterday we had a big move in the VIX. Today also had a big move. So this is right now not looking good. This is not looking good. The VIX at 24, this is not looking good. If we look at stochastic is now over 60. So we are seeing momentum in the VIX going higher. Momentum in the VIX going higher means that the VIX should not be coming down too fast because momentum is already building for it to go up. So that's not the best. Let's take a look at how the stock indices have reacted. Well, guess what? Dow Jones falling down. So it was maintaining itself until last Friday. Last Friday, it was maintaining itself pretty good above 47,039. We lost it yesterday, and we are continuing that way today. So next stop is going to be 45,210 right here. This is where it's heading. Yes, it could be, you know, it could be bouncing a bit like this, but this is where it's heading. SPX today. Let me just change the color of this one right here. So yesterday we closed above our bullish channel. So this is the bullish channel that SPX was in. Right now we closed lower. So we are outside of our bullish channel for SPX. So this is a change in pattern. So it does not really mean that we are just going to drop like a rock. Right now, we need to look at it for signs that it wants to go sideways. So signs that it wants to go sideways, well, we have a support right here, 65.49. This is the sign. So we should be reaching that 65.49.91. Then if we break lower than that one, then on the daily chart, we are going to be able to short that one. Stochastic is below 60, way below 60. We are at 12, and our two other technical indicators are also bearish. QQQ, same thing. This is a little bit more advanced. This one is getting close to its support at 588.53. So support means that we should be bouncing on it. So it remains to be seen if this will happen, but this is what tends to happen on support. So it's possible that we bounce on that. We are going to need to see some evidence. In terms of indicators, nothing is there in terms of bullishness of indicators. Nasdaq, same thing. We are getting down to support. We have some support at 24,175, but the main support is 23,964. Right here, 23,964. So right now, we should be heading down there. Then, are we going to bounce on it? That's the big question. And Russell, look at this. Russell, after breaking, is now down to that support. 23.25, broke below a little bit during the day, but closed back higher. So, all of our stock indices are going lower, and even for SPX breaking some pattern. Dow Jones, we had already broken the pattern yesterday, so today is just a continuation, but SPX, this is new stuff. Let's take a look at gold and silver. Gold and silver. So gold and silver, they are maintaining their position very well. We are on support. This is what support is supposed to do. Went higher, went lower, tried to close below support, could not close below, went below, but came back up and closed above. And now, today we are making a higher low than yesterday. Higher low right here. The highs are pretty much the same. So we are starting to see a little bit of a movement up. So this is going, so gold is going to start to become interesting because we are seeing it not go below. This is making a low, you know, a higher low. We have a low here, a low here, a low here too. So we are starting to be making higher lows. So this is going to be, so gold is going to become interesting. If we go on the 1 hour chart, you know, you see we are making a flat, a horizontal resistance right here. It's lining up. So these candles right here, we have 3, 4. They are lining up with these right here at 31.10. So if you want to play with gold, wait for it to break 31.10 tomorrow on the 1 hour chart, and then you have a nice entry. You have a nice entry. It's not buying on support, but it's buying with more confidence because we are into a congestion zone that would be broken higher if we close on the 1 hour chart, one candle above 31.10. And look at stochastic, how stochastic is also increasing. So if we close above 31.10 on the 1 hour chart, stochastic is going to become above 60. Right now it's right at 60. It's going to become above 60. So boom, we are going to have the confirmation. So this is a potential nice entry for gold. Let's take a look at silver. So silver is in a similar position. Look at this right here. Bullish channel, went to the resistance side. Now went to the support side, did not touch support. So this is a bit stronger. It did not go as low as the support. And if we take a look at the 1 hour chart, we might be seeing something similar. So you see right here, we are making a top here. Look at this. It all lines up. We are making a top right here. Boom, boom. Trying again. Right smack on it. Right smack on it. Boom, boom. So this one is 1685. 1685. That would be really nice. Stochastic is at 62. So we already have the momentum confirmation. We only need to have the horizontal resistance that needs to be broken. And then boom, we would have ourselves a nice little trade. So let me identify those potential trades right here. And last but not least, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, everybody's watching Bitcoin. So what's happening with Bitcoin? Yes, we are higher. We closed higher today than yesterday, 0.57% higher, $500 higher. Okay. So what can I tell you about this? It tested, it tested support at 88,921, like Edwin is telling us. It's testing support at 88,921. This is where we had the support, and well, yes, it came quite close for 3 hours. You know, the low was at 89,443, and the support is at 88,921. So we are, let me do some math, we are $500 away from support out of 88,000. It's pretty good. So went there for a couple of hours, and now we are starting to go higher. So on the 1 hour chart, this is looking nice. You know, we have stochastic over 60. We have our bullish reversal indicator. We made the previous stop right here. Made a previous stop. Let me adjust it. Yeah, right there. So we made a top. We made it up at 91,837. So this happened today right here. So Monday, Tuesday. So Tuesday, this is what happened today. Went and then made it top. Went a little bit lower, tried to go higher, got squished down, then boom. We have the break right here. Break. And now we are retesting it. We are retesting it a little bit. So so on the 1 hour chart, Bitcoin is ready for a swing. It's ready for a swing. So it's no longer going. Is it no longer going lower? Let me see. No, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Look at this. This all lines up perfectly. All lines up perfectly. So it is outside of this congestion zone right here, but because of this downward resistance that it needs to be outside of, then I cannot really call it a buy. This was a buy right here because of the congestion zone, but because of this downward resistance, the buy was just could provide only a smaller profit. So this is the smaller profit it could have provided. So okay, so a profit is a profit, but because of this downward channel, let's wait until it goes down. Let's wait until we break this downward channel. And this is a pretty nice one, you know. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And then it's touching what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. This is beautiful right here. So, okay. So let's just consider that we need to be outside of this downward channel before. So what could be happening next is that this congestion zone could be acting as support. So we had this move, then we could be bouncing on that 91,837. Then eventually we could be breaking it. Once we break it, yes, we could be getting cut below. You know, there are lots of ifs because this is the name of the game. So we could be getting down, getting outside of the downward channel, then we could get stuck into this congestion zone, then boom. So a safer entry is 93,989. You can buy right now. You can buy right now. I don't care. You can buy right now. You can buy at any point. I'm giving you the higher probability trades. So after 93,989, that would not be too bad. But, you know, it's really clear to see that we are caving into this downward resistance. It's super clear. So, no, there's no sales. Unfortunately, there are no sales. This is not, you know, this is... I do my memberships with YouTube, and they don't have the concept of sales. You know, there is an amount that YouTube collects when you become a member. It's YouTube that collects it. So no, but see this as an investment. See this as an investment. You know, you put money in the stock market. How fast can you lose $100 in the stock market? Let's face it. You can lose $100 in 3 minutes. And you get nothing else. You get 3 minutes, boom. So, you know, I don't know your financial situation, but anyway. But no, the answer is no. So, okay, so 93,989, last one but not least. Let's take a look at Ethereum. And okay, let me say this first. Let me say this first. So right now with this Bitcoin, we are on this support side of the bearish channel. So we are still going down. Bitcoin is going down. Even if we do this and go up to 102, we could still be caving in here. So any move that I'm talking right now, either on the 1 hour chart or even on the daily chart eventually, you know, if we start doing this and doing this, this is going to be a buy, but with a very small profit outlook, because we have this downward channel there that could make us cave in. Just like here, just like here, where this is a buy, but a very shallow buy because of this downward channel right here. So, you know, the shallow buy was, oh, we have a buy, but then, oh, we are caving in already. So we need to make a distinction between what is a buy and what is a profit outlook. So this is a buy with a bad profit outlook. And we could be having the same thing here. This could be a buy on the daily when it does this and stochastic goes over 60, but the profit outlook will be would be just a couple of thousands. So we need to make that distinction. So yeah, we are still into a downward channel. To get a better buy for Bitcoin, you know, we need to get outside of this bearish channel. Preferably we would be going outside of this bearish channel by going sideways. And then once we break that 98,642, then we would be outside of this, and then we would take a swing up to 106 first, then maybe a pullback, and then we could be continuing. So that would be a nice scenario right here to go back to 123. But we don't know if this is going to happen yet. We know what we need it. We know what we want Bitcoin to do outside of this downward channel, and no more into a congestion zone once it's outside of the downward channel. So we are still waiting for all of that. In the meantime, as I said, maybe a little bit of a trade on the 1 hour chart after 93,989. Okay, Ethereum. Okay, downward channel, still going down. We stayed, we had support at 3,058 for some time, almost 2 weeks. Yeah, even more than 2 weeks. So we were making this support right there. We lost it yesterday, so we were going to go down right here. Right now we have a reversal. So we just closed above. The candle is not finished, but the candle so far is at 31.16. This is higher than 30.57. So far, maybe this one was a fluke. It happens sometimes, so maybe this one was a fluke. So I cannot know for sure because the last candle is still being painted. So I'm not too sure. But this is still into a downward trend. So we are still trending down. Voilà. And BMNR. Well, BMNR is up by 4%. That's pretty impressive. So this one is now holding support at 29.65. 29.65 right here. It's holding support. This is now a horizontal resistance. And I was watching Tom Lee today, and Tom Lee still saying, well, Ethereum should be going higher. It should be going higher. It should be going at 12,000 or 15,000 towards the end of the year. Okay. I don't do these calls. I just looked at the facts. And the facts are telling me that, we have no signs of that yet. There's no signs. Maybe we are going to get some signs tomorrow, I don't know. But so far we have no signs. So yeah, am I a believer? Well, no, I don't believe any humans. I don't believe humans. I just believe patterns, facts. So yeah, this is the downward channel that we are in. Downward channel. This is the downward channel that we are in. So in order for me to get back into Bitmine, you know, it needs to get outside of this bearish channel, and then outside of whatever congestion zone will be at that point. So maybe this is going to be a big one, maybe this is going to be a small one, depending on the behavior of the stock. If it does like this, you know, this is going to be it. If it's only moving a little bit, then this is going to be the smaller one. But this is what needs to happen, you know. It needs to stop going down, start going sideways, and then start going higher. So then we can enter and have a nice swing. So this is what we are waiting for. And we are watching this. We are watching Tesla. Really watching Tesla. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. So in order to get access to our Discord server, you need to become a YouTube member. So you go on YouTube, you click join, you get access to all of the different levels of services. These are services, levels of services I am offering you. If you choose the Discord server, the private Discord server service, then you become a YouTube member for that service, and then you get access to our Discord server where we continue the discussion during the day. Tomorrow is the day it needs to move to not get a bearish crossover on the day 9 in 50 EMA. 360 is more likely than not at this point. Sure. I have no problem with 360.65. It stopped there in the past. So yeah, if we start breaking that bearish channel, that bullish channel, then for sure, most likely 372 first. But 372, it could be holding at 372 a little bit. 360.65 is a stronger support. 360.65 has been touched here so many times. It's crazy. 372, well, we have a touch here and we have a few right here. So you see the difference? 372, maybe what, five touches. 360.65, we have twice that. So yeah, the funk you are in BMNR, well, that's okay. That's okay. If we go lower than 29.65, then the next stop is going to be much lower, much lower. So, you know, we have some resistance right here that might become support at 22. So if it fails at 29.65, 22.36 is going to be next. So just keep that in mind. And then we are dropping pretty low. We have a little bit of something right here at 11. So 22.11. After that, we are going to start thinking about that support right here at $3, 3.71. So be careful. It's okay to hold it. You know, I cannot tell you what to do. This is not financial advice, but we had support right here, so we are at support. So this is the big decision day. You know, Ethereum is going to make a decision. Is it going to bounce on that 29.65, or is it going to go lower? If it goes lower, it's $22. That's next. So if you can fathom that, you do your own research, you make your own decision. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow. I'm here every single day, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.